Hey, yo, hold up. Bring that beat back real quick, man. Yo, y'all can't do this without your boy Flo, man. Yeah. I'm down, she moved man to the game. I get thrown out with the bouquet.
Test. Yo. What's up, Rainmakers?
What's up, guys and gals?
Welcome to week 9.
Wow, week 9 already.
Week 8 turned out okay. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. We went 4-2. Didn't win our main lineup, but we won DK and Yahoo main lineups. We won our FanDuel 1 p.m. and then
Yahoo 1 p.m.
So could have been better. You know, we like to sort of wager a little more heavily on our main lineup. But overall, you know, we'll take 4-2, right? So I think we can say, let me get my sound effects going. Anyway, we made it rain, okay? Yes. All right. But next, who's dead to you out there? Who's dead to you, Evan?
Oh, there's one person that's dead to us forever and ever, and I will not be staying at your hotel either. So it's T.Y. Okay, Hilton.
Yeah.
You are just, man. Every time we start you you're terrible, man.
Don't come through, but
okay?
He got hurt, I guess, right?
Yeah, his hammy and all that stuff, but still, we're never gonna start you, okay? If we start you ever again, please, viewers, remind us of this moment right here. T.Y. Hilton, you're dead to me!
All right, Cool Boy 511. May I get a shout out? What's up, Cool Boy?
Cool Boy.
I don't know if you joined us before. Keith Jackson. What's up, gentlemen? Let's get it. Minnesota's dead to him.
Minnesota.
Yeah, the Vikings. Yeah, that was
man, they've been dead. Man.
I think it's like it was like they were dreaming and now they woke up.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I think of all people, Jay Cutler
tore them up.
Torches them.
It was more Howard, I guess.
That's true. That's true.
But still.
But I think they just shown some weaknesses, right?
Yeah, the defense were like they were comparing them to the Bears of '85 and all these defenses, and now they're like can't stop anyone. The last couple games.
Cool Boy DeAndre Hopkins is dead to him.
Hasn't he been dead?
He's
the whole
been dead
time?
for a while.
So you shouldn't be considering him.
Osweiler's not helping him out. It's like they're both dead.
Been dead.
Spencer
Don't start
Ware,
them.
Spencer Ware dead to me. Kevin Walsh.
Well, he got
hurt.
He got concussed.
Yeah, once you get concussions, I mean that's tough.
Yeah, you can't blame the guy for getting concussed.
Just like we had Alex Smith, and
he got concussed twice.
He was the right play.
Yeah.
You add up Nick Foles' numbers to his.
That's like over 25 points. Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Russell Wilson is dead to Brandon.
Oh, he's just been having a bad year overall ever since he hurt his ankle, and he's just not the same.
Yeah.
I don't think he's totally recovered.
Yeah.
But.
Okay. Keep telling us who you got. And let's move on to our StormWatch. Why don't you go?
Okay, guys. So this week, there's a couple guys that we're looking at. The 4, Marcus Mariota has a great matchup. We know it's on the road, but it's still against the Chargers, right? Chargers always make it a shootout for some odd reason. So that's a great matchup. And he's been hot. You know, he's been playing really well. Yeah. So 76, not very expensive.
Right. 5,900 on DK is it's a pretty good value.
Yeah. Little high, I guess, on Yahoo. But
yeah, $31 on Yahoo. You could probably do better. But next,
we got Mr. Joe Flacco going against Pittsburgh. Okay. I think that's a great matchup. Okay, at 7,500. So look for that, and especially with Big Ben if he comes back, right? That could be a little shootout action.
Right.
You know.
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah. Yeah. The old rivalry, right? Back
Right.
in the days with, what was it? Troy Polamalu with Ed Reed. Man, it was an exciting rivalry. Ray Lewis and all that stuff, right? Okay, also, we're looking at Kaepernick. Okay, guys, 72. Okay, he hasn't been playing, I guess, too well in a sense, right? But his numbers aren't that bad. And again, I mean, he's at home against the Saints, right? Saints defense, not great, especially on the road.
Yeah.
Right? They're not great. So, I mean, Kaepernick could get 80 yards and even a touchdown rushing.
Yep.
You know, so watch out for that.
Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Josh McCown, we'll let Jimmy handle that one because he has a man crush on Josh McCown.
No, I really think he's a much better quarterback. I don't understand why he doesn't get
To
more
do,
support.
huh?
Yeah.
Or just let him win a game for them, right?
Right. And Dallas defense is playing much better, but I mean, McCown's shown he can put it up against pretty much.
Yeah,
anything.
I mean, Dallas is more of a prevent defense kind of defense, right, guys? So they let people get the yards and all that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, that could be, if he starts, we don't know what's the situation there either exactly going on with him and Cody Kessler and stuff. But if he starts, that could be a really good matchup at home, okay? Because it could be a little letdown for Dallas, right? After that Sunday night overtime game. So let's go to the running backs this week. We got Mr. Booker. I guess for his value last week, he wasn't that bad, but he was so highly owned, huh? Like everyone was on him.
Yeah.
So it really didn't matter if you had him.
Right.
You couldn't move up anywhere.
Right.
You know? But again, he's not that expensive for a every down back. 7,000, great matchup, right? Also, Ty Montgomery, and all of these are, since it's Wednesday now, but we usually do this on Monday, but most of them you still got to check the injury report because Ty supposedly was limited and he might have played, but then at the end he was scratched, right, last Sunday. So watch out for him. You know, he has his, kidney problems. He's pissing blood or something like that. So watch out for Montgomery. If he does play, I think he's going to play. I mean, they just dropped now Davis just like that, and they don't have any running backs. So that's a pretty good sign that I think Montgomery's healthy. So, I mean, he catches, he runs, he does everything. For 6,500, great matchup against the Colts, right?
Yeah. Good value on
great value on Yahoo, $20. We got Tim Hightower, okay, taking over. Mark Ingram, looks like Ingram might get benched or got benched, you know, so watch out for that one throughout the week.
Right now.
Yeah. At 61. And these are all great value picks that we're looking at this week. It just happens that there are a lot of great value running backs this week. And of course, West. We're predicting that West is pretty much going to be like what Booker was last week.
Yeah,
I think he might be
so highly owned.
Yeah, he might be really highly owned. But 56, you know, I mean, can't beat that for starting. He's pretty much it.
Yep.
Last man standing, so he'll be there.
Good matchup, right?
Yeah. And watch out for Sproles. Man, that guy looks so quick on Sunday night. You know, and looking at how Philadelphia was playing their game, seemed like he should have played even more.
Yeah.
I mean, that fumble the other running back did. I mean, it's like he looks good. I don't know why they don't just let him play more.
Like they just don't see him as long term, so they would rather give the younger guys more chances. But yeah, you got to do what you got to do to win.
Yeah. So. And at 48 on FanDuel and 15 on Yahoo.
Yeah, he's dirt cheap.
Man, dirt cheap.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go back. We'll come back to the comments. Let's move on. Wide receiver.
Okay, we got a lot of wide receivers this week because we're trying to give you guys the mid tier, the lower end, and then what we call the sleeper picks. Okay.
Right.
So we're gonna just go down the list real quick. Marshall going back to Miami. Okay.
Yep.
That that looks great. Benjamin, I mean, he hasn't had a big game in a while. You know, Cam complaining he's going to L.A., Hollywood, doing some acting with Benjamin. That might work out a little bit since they're playing L.A.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we got Devontae Adams. Man, he's been hot.
Yes.
He just gets double-digit catches every game.
He's getting a lot of targets.
Okay.
I think it's a great matchup.
Great matchup. That could be the shootout of the week.
That's going to be big time shootout.
Just like Green Bay and Atlanta was, right?
Yes.
So there's Pryor, Mr. Pryor. Man, that guy gets no respect.
Right.
Okay, so just, throw him in a little GPA lineup.
I think McCown will find him. So.
He's been getting it done. He's like the only weapon.
Yep.
There's Mr. Sanders against Oakland, right? Receivers against Oakland goes off. Okay, we like him better than DT this week. We like Mr. Wallace, okay, in that matchup against his old team Pittsburgh. Yep. I think he finally can play against his old team Pittsburgh with a QB that could throw the long ball to him, okay?
Yep.
So Wallace might even get a 70-yarder, 60-yard touchdown. Okay, watch out for that for 6,600. And Moncrief, okay? We saw what Moncrief did last week because we had T.Y. And I think Moncrief is back. He's looking more healthy. And then T.Y. looks like he's going on the other end, right, of the spectrum because he's banged up. And Luck's going to have to throw the ball in second half. Trust me, because they're going to be behind.
Okay.
And the sleeper ones that we're looking at is Britt, okay? He's been balling, remember the game in London and before that, and he's the number one, right?
Yeah.
Carolina has no secondary, they have no corners. Britt's a big guy, red zone target, so look out for him. And Mr. Wright, right? And
he's really cheap.
Yeah, really cheap, and he's pretty much he's been even getting more catches than Delaney Walker, we thought Delaney Walker was the number one guy, but right. I mean, 49, that's dirt cheap, All
right. Moving on. Tight end and defense.
Tight end defense, we're going to keep it nice and short for you guys. Yeah. Okay? If we find value, we find value. If we don't like guys, we don't like guys. This week it's just two guys. Rudolph, plain and simple, playing against the Detroit Lions, right? Last week, CJ scored. Before that, Vernon Davis. Let me just go down on the list. Everyone scores against Detroit Lions. Okay, the tight end scores, of course. So look out for Rudolph. If you look at all the values too, Rudolph is really cheap on FanDuel. Okay, all the other tight ends are like above 5,000. It's weird. Yeah. And if you want to go really cheap, okay, Kendricks. Okay, 45. Okay, he's been getting a lot of targets, like 8, 7. Last couple games. And the only defense we're looking at this week, guys, we're gonna keep it nice and simple. It's the Chiefs. Chiefs at home. Okay, that's like
against sorry Bortles.
Exactly. You guys saw that game on Thursday night? Man, that was the most boring game.
Yeah.
And then what does that garbage guy do at the end? Gets all those points.
Yards,
God.
But I don't
hey,
think
if you guys rewind this from day one, okay? I think on week 1 or week 2, we talked about Bortles. Someone asked about Bortles, like, oh, he's good. I was like, I personally said he's a sorry QB, but he's an excellent fantasy QB.
Yeah.
And then
garbage.
Perfect example on Thursday, man.
Stats.
Yeah. But anyway, so that's it for this week. StormWatch, okay? Hopefully you guys get those players in, mix and match and get the studs also in, okay?
All right, let's move on. Fan watch. Okay. Real quick. Dak and Elliott might go off.
Yeah.
I agree, that's a great matchup. Mike Troha, you guys do a great job. Great work. Good job. Thank you.
Thank you. We apologize for last week. I wasn't feeling well. I just came back from work. No excuses, but we had a little comment saying, man, you guys are...
energy.
Yeah, but... Yeah, man, we can't
good.
get it done every week. I was really tired. But anyway,
Bobby
apologize.
Seals, what happened to Fitz? Fitzpatrick did okay, right?
I mean, he didn't he get like knocked out too for a while?
He did too for a little while.
Dude, it was like, man, last week, did you guys, man, the money line was so low on the 50-50s. That was crazy.
Yep.
And then all the big name guys, the high, the high percentage guys, no one really did well. I guess the only thing that did well was like the Denver defense, right? Pretty much like if you started Denver defense, then you won.
Yep.
But
Ajayi against the Jets. I like it.
yeah, we like it, but okay. There's no way he's gonna rush for 200 yards against the Jets run defense, though. Okay, just to put it out there. I don't. If he can rush 200 yards, man, seriously, he's legit. Because against the Jets, do have a strong rush or the run defense. But yeah, he's been hot, so you got to kind of ride him too.
Latavius Murray.
Oh, I'm not too sure about him this week, actually.
Yeah, he hasn't really. I
mean,
don't know, he's not consistent enough.
Yeah.
I don't think.
I mean, going against Denver too, Sunday night, even though they're at home, I'm not convinced because usually the receiving running backs do well against Denver defense. So we'll see. But I wouldn't start him on a cash lineup.
All right.
Because I have no faith in him.
One thing real quick. Travis Kelce is cheap this week on Yahoo too. So
Yeah,
I mentioned that. Jets are hot due to Forte. Yeah, Forte was definitely a great play last week against Cleveland. I think that's why Zeke should hopefully do really well too. All right, but let's move on. Let's create our GPP. How did we do last week?
Oh.
Did you?
Yeah,
have the
we
results?
didn't do
We did
too
about
well.
100 points, I think, right? That was a little slow.
No, it was
Not
like
even 100?
73 points or something.
For our GPP one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because it was fits and it was,
All right.
yeah, it was bad.
All right, let's do a better job this week. All right.
Come on, guys.
QB,
We can do better. We can do it.
who do we like? At QB.
Hey, how about let's try something different this week. GPP. So if we pick a QB, we're gonna match them up with their number one guy. Okay? So keep that in mind,
Stack it
guys.
with their receiver, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that, okay?
So what are you thinking?
So
Aaron Rodgers got a great matchup. Drew Brees, though we don't like so much on the road.
yeah, he sucks on the road.
Rivers is okay.
The guys we talked about, like Mariota, Flacco,
How about
Kaepernick, McCown.
Somebody mentioned Pittsburgh, Baltimore are historically low-scoring games.
Yeah,
so that's
true,
fine.
but
Drew Brees, Michael Thomas stack, Brady and Gronk.
Brady and Gronk.
They're off.
What
right?
are you guys talking about, man? This bye week.
Yes. Winston goes off after a rough week. Winston Evans.
Yeah, Winston.
Dak Dez. I like that one too. Dak
I think he's gonna get 14 looks again.
Dez.
Man.
Well, yeah, not with Joe.
Not with Cleveland. I think they're just gonna run the ball on them.
So
They don't have to throw because, like last game, they had to kind of throw because they were behind pretty much the whole game.
who does Tampa Bay play?
Well, that's Thursday night game
Oh.
against Atlanta.
So we're not gonna
that's
go
what
Evans.
We don't play that.
We're doing Sunday only.
Yeah, we're
so
doing
we
the
won't
main.
go
We're
Evans.
doing the main.
So let's just give him a choice though.
Okay, we're just gonna give you two choices then. Rodgers, Carr. I mean not Carr. I'm sorry. Mariota, Prescott,
That's it. 3.
Flacco.
Rodgers,
And-
Mariota.
Yeah.
That's enough. Prescott, Flacco.
Let's go
Rodgers.
high end this week, guys. And let's find some sleepers somewhere else.
All right, let's go Rodgers then.
Okay. Is that what the fans said? Then we go Rodgers.
Yeah, Rodgers.
Okay.
Yes.
So then here's the question you guys vote on. Jordy or Devontae? So whoever gets 3 votes, the first 3 votes, either Jordy or Devontae Adams, we're going to pick. Or first 2 votes.
Okay. Jordy.
1 more for Jordy or 3 more for Devontae.
Dak, Flacco is a joke. We're off Prescott. We're going with Aaron Rodgers. So Jordy or
Devontae.
Devontae?
Jordy or Adams. We're going to stack them.
Adams.
Okay, that's
Jordy,
2-2.
Jordy.
Okay, Jordy.
Jordy.
Then. Jordy got the first
Yeah,
two
Jordy
goals.
got more.
Okay.
It's pretty split.
All
We'll go
right.
with Jordy Nelson.
All right. So defense, we're already gonna put the Chiefs in there because we said that's the only defense we're looking at. So
Okay.
there's no choice.
Chiefs D.
Tight end is either Kendricks or Rudolph.
I think Kendricks will be low owned, right? For GPP.
Yeah.
But I guess it just depends on who you think will do better. How much? What's the price difference?
45
Why don't
to
we
5.
Okay, put
Come
in.
back to that.
You can come back to it maybe. It's not much difference. Got Rudolph. Okay, we'll put in Rudolph now. For now.
Okay. For now, we're just gonna put a 45 kicker. For now, so we could see how it goes. Okay, let's go to 2 running backs. What do you guys think? Go high end one.
Yeah, gotta go Zeke. Against Cleveland. If
Okay.
Forte can do that.
So then running back, then we have to go low. Like we gotta go West.
Second running back. Who do we? West or
Even like Sproles. Hightower. San Francisco and
Let's go those
Rush
three. West,
defense.
Sproles, or Hightower.
yeah.
Terrence Williams for sleeper receiver. Sproles, West. Sproles. Sproles, West. Okay, West.
Okay, so we have 66.50 left, or less, depending on if we keep a 45 kicker or not.
How much is Brandon Marshall? 79?
75.
75.
Then we would have 58. We could go like Thomas, Jordan Matthews, stuff like that, or
Thomas,
Shepard.
yeah.
Or if we go Marshall,
Okay, who else do we like?
the middle guys like Marshall.
Marshall, who else?
Would like KB. Pryor, Sanders, Wallace. Man, we could even go crazy and go Devontae Adams, guys. 71.
Do both.
I mean, it's a GPP. Are
Has
we trying
that
to?
ever
Are we trying to
happened?
win $3 for $1? Or are we trying to win?
I know, but has that ever happened where 2 receivers on a team go off?
Yeah. Remember
And
that
a
GPP tournament where it was the one that won with Rodgers with Devontae, Cobb, and Ty Montgomery?
Oh,
Remember that one?
one?
Yeah.
Okay. Benjamin, Beasley.
So Marshall, KB, Pryor,
Cooks,
Adams,
Wallace.
Sanders, Wallace. Come on, guys. First-
Benjamin,
Okay.
Wallace.
First 1 to 3.
Moncrief, Adams. Cooks, Beasley. If you want to try Devontae, just go. Okay, Adams. Okay, and then who's how much is left?
Adams?
Yeah.
62. Moncrief.
Yeah. Let's throw Moncrief in.
Okay, so hopefully that's a shootout game we're talking about.
So here it is.
So then
Was
the kicker.
Rodgers, Zeke. Oh, kicker. Lutz.
So it's either Lambo or Lutz, guys. Which L?
Yeah, let's go Lambo. He's at home. Right?
Yeah. He had 1 point last week.
So he's due.
Lambo.
All right.
We got 3 guys playing at Lambo, and we have a Lambo. So maybe that's the connection.
All right. Can you go through the lineup?
Rogers, Elliott, West, Jordy, Adams, Moncrief, Rudolph, Lambo, Chiefs. We just turned into a Green Bay Packers fan,
Rudolph,
guys.
Lambo. All right. Is Matt Bryant's too expensive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it.
This is the fans lineup.
We want to try to wrap it up tonight so we can get back to the World Series game. Hopefully, watch the end of that. You got anything else closing to say? As always, please subscribe down below. If you want to inquire about our additional services, please go to ffrainmakers.com.
Also basketball. Been doing basketball, so if you guys like basketball, be advised in that too.
Yep. And then let's see. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, FF Rainmakers, at FF Rainmakers. And I think that's it. As always,
Baby, make it rain.
watch out.
There's a
The
storm coming.